Welcome to the fourth race of Season 1 of Color Racing. Currently, your points leader is Navy, after they won the race at Rockingham last week. Your starting lineup is white and light pink. I think light pink's actually... It's hard to tell. I believe it's light pink. I could be wrong. It's red course, it probably might not be. Who knows? It's black. Okay, maroon in third, black in fourth. Tan is fifth. Brown sixth. Cyan seventh. Yellow eighth. Red in ninth. Orange 10th, light blue 11th, light gray 12th, navy 13th, lime 14th, purple 15th, with dark gray 16th, magenta 17th, green 18th, blue 19th, and last place is flame. We're just waiting for the signal to start the race. And there it is. What was the season, of course? Previous winners were purple, magenta, and navy. Three of them are starting way in the back, as you can tell today. Once again, this is going to be a 9-lap race. Or at least the most lap of those 9 will get a bonus point. These 9 laps later won't show up as much as other 9 laps they might lead, or as much, like, if they win all 9 laps, of course. So let's see amount. But towards their total laps, that'll be less. Here comes the light pink. Taking us to the green. For race at Watkins Glen. Now, generally the most chaotic place in this is going to be the bus stop. Based on what I've seen, that's mostly where the crashes will happen, if any. This is can be a calm race. There's going to be one pit stop, like laps 5 or 6, maybe 7, which everybody comes in then. That's probably the most concerning part, as pit road is a mess, and these cars don't actually get separated that much by then. Meanwhile, light pink is taking the lead, with maroon giving them a nice push. Wait, no, sorry, maroon won the first race of the season, not purple. Purple is winless. Light pink is pretty deep in the standings right now. If they can finish here, they can have a great day, or have a better place in the standings. White, on the other hand, is in 5th, and so is maroon's also pretty high up, so they need points for the championship battle. Looks like nothing has gone wrong so far for the cars. Like black split up a bit there, as they are in 3rd. They take that from maroon. Meanwhile, white and light pink takes the breakaway. White's gonna try to go for the pass on light pink. Or first. Here they come, going into the next turn. White's on the inside, but light pink's gonna pull out in front. And they are up to 3 wide back there. Now the battle for the lead continues as white since Cinder had. Here goes black coming into the picture. Hopefully they get sorted on that 3 wide part before the bus stop. And black is gonna follow white for second possibly, as white led the first lap of that race. Like brown is even gonna take a spot from light pink here. Why not just give everybody a spot while you read it, the light pink? Seems like everybody sorted out that 3 wide situation, okay? And this is quite close here, as now black is trying to catch up to white. Meanwhile, we have maroon here going for 4th. Black and brown both shoot out to the side. Other playing this thing here. Looks like brown's gonna go for second. It's the top 3 now. Create a bit of a breakaway. Light pink's the lead of the second pack, really, not white pack. Brown had the lead there, or not had the lead, had second place a little bit, where black came back across. Light pink's gonna hold 4th, and maroon has fallen back to, well, is that? Yeah, 7th. Yeah, see, I can do math. Brown and black shoot out from the side here. 3 wide for the lead, possibly. Hard to tell from this angle, spectator. Oh, they kind of got shoved into the wall almost. Brown's gonna take the lead. Nearly could have caused a crash there, jeez. Brown is now gonna probably lead this lap, unless somehow White or Black just give a really good straightaway. Meanwhile, Red is closing up on White and Black now. Brown leads their first lap of the race. Possibly the season. No, not the season. But White led their first lap of the season. Brown led at Rockingham for a few laps during the pit cycles. Well, Black's not moved out. They've been there in second for a while. But Red's moved up to third. White's fallen back to fourth. Light Pink is way back there in sixth. Mostly everybody's kind of got in single file now. And Brown has started to try to take a lead here. But Red is now catching up to Black for second place. Something that's pretty hard to see. TV1 wasn't just doing spectator as I am going to do in every race because I want to see more of the cars, but TV1 will show the car race better, but can't see other cars. You have to look at what I'm showing. And oh, is there contact there? They're gonna both spin out. Not what they wanted. That is not at all what Black and Red wanted there. They're probably gonna fall to last here. That's last place for them. And it's still gonna be green though. It's gonna be devastating. Let's have a look at what happened. So here they are heading towards the bus stop. Looks like Red got a good run on Black here, so to make you able to make it probably too wide there, yeah. They're gonna pull to the outside of them. Or inside, I guess. Just to the right of Black, I guess. Huh? And it looks like Black just... I don't know if Red came down on them there, or... Black just... Dude, up there, it looks like something happened. So here we have it in slow motion. Yeah, Red definitely came down on Black, but Black looks like they got a little bit loose there, so they kind of shot the track. I think Black ended up getting into the Red, but Red ran really low of a line there, considering they were too wide, so... Can't have both my blame here, but... Everyone behind them gonna be able to gain 2 spots from that. As you can tell here, Brown has gotten a huge lead over second place now White car because of that. And since there's no caution, they could have a pretty easy win here because that's a lot of place for someone to catch up. Now Light Blue is pressuring second, and now Light Pink was falling really far back now, but they gained 2 spots from that, so good for them. But they are still falling. It's Magenta, who started way in the back of this race, is now up to 4th. And it looks like Maroon is gonna pit there. And it's odd, as usually no one ever pits this early. It is possible that it could be their fuel strategy. First he's Red and Black, showing how far back they are behind. Meanwhile, Brown takes the lead by over 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds. It's Light Blue now. Gonna go for the pass on White here for second. We're going to pull it away from Light Pink for 4th, and it looks like White's gonna have it. Light Blue's gonna get a surge here. Light Blue looks like they might get this position. Both Tan and Magenta are now catching them, so they better hurry up. And yet, Light Blue is the spot, and meanwhile, Tan here is gonna try to take 3rd. Magenta might even try to take 4th. And they fall single file here. The White's gonna try to stay outside of them. Doesn't think it's gonna happen, but Magenta will go to the inside of White. And White just has 3 positions within just a few corners. Meanwhile now, Flame, who started all the way in last place, now challenging Light Pink for 6th. It looks like Brown's lead is being shortened a bit here. We'll have to check up on the intervals, but it definitely looks like Light Blue's catching them. So it looks like Maroon might not have an issue, but they are currently in last place. We'll see here if they pit this lap. Not gonna be this lap. Will anyone else pit? Question is, can they make it on fuel? This is a strategy call at some point. Maybe they can make it on fuel. Who knows? I'm asking. Yeah, they cut down 1.5 seconds there on Brown's lead. Meanwhile, Tan now is gonna go for 2nd place. Well, Magenta should be able to do the same thing, as Magenta's been following Tan for quite a while. Now let's go through the field right before they do pit stops, as they are coming up from probably like this lap or maybe the next one. Of course, first place is currently Brown. They've been leading for now 3 laps. I know it's like only half of the race, and really odd time for this. Show it off, but Tan has moved up to second after starting really back, and so is Magenta. It actually looks like they're going to take second here. Who knows? Light Blue is in fourth. We got White here in fifth. Managed to get back around Flame, who was out in sixth. Light Pink on the seventh, or eighth now, as Lime passes them. Ninth is Yellow, with 10th being Light Gray. 11th will be Cyan. 12th is Purple. 13th is Navy. 14th is Blue, with 15th Orange. 16th will be Green, and 17th is Dark Gray. Now, Reds over here, they spun out earlier. They're in 18th. 19th is Black, as they also spun out earlier, along with Red. And 20th is Maroon, who pitted already. But we'll see here if Brown pits. It looks like Magenta managed to get around 10th second. Now, Light Blue is getting some pressure for that. Those top 4 was caught up to each other. Pretty close. So they're not going to pit this lap, probably next lap. But Brown has led 4 laps so far. Not quite up to clinch it yet, but given the fact that it's not White pressuring for the lead, they're most likely going to at least tie most laps led, which will still give them 3 laps. Here comes Magenta to their inside. Or right, I guess, because it's not inside in every corner. I believe it is on most corners. Brown's going to take the lead off of this one. And they're going to pull it in front, the S's. I fetched on my Steam notifications, think about that. Like Tan caught up to the back of Brown and Magenta here. They're just going to pull out the inside, looking for a chance to get around Brown, but they won't be able to do it. Can't put pit stops to ruin this battle. Magenta's to the back of Brown and Tan's to the back of Magenta. Can they get anything going here? They follow around, and Tan's just to the left. I think they're side by side with Magenta. Maybe not, as Magenta pulls out to the left of Brown. Not gonna do anything here. Try to outback each other. They end up staying in line. No. But Magenta has to run here. Of course, it's the outside, and they pull back in line. And are they gonna pit? Yes, they are. I told you it's gonna ruin the battle. Here's the view of pit road. Everybody pits in these red areas, I believe. They can see everything that happens. Leaders. Maroon might have a chance to lead here. If they can lead the rest of the race, they feel they could win the race. Brown, of course, as usual, led that lap here now also, meaning they have clinched the most laps led, over half already. Everything's seeming pretty smooth so far, but usually there ends up being at least one incident. I don't think there's any contact between Magenta or Purple there, and oh! Flame got hit by Blue in the back. And there's a little bit of contact with Red and Light Blue as Red does the old slide maneuver. Like there, I forgot to check who got the lead up pit road. I was too busy watching for Rex. We'll check out Red and the other cars there in a sec. And as you can tell, there's one more there with Dark Green and Cyan. And Maroon is on pit road. So, it seems as if Magenta has leapfrogged Brown, the lead, and the top 3 got separated there. It's Flame managed to touch 3rd, actually, with 4th being Tan now. White's up in 5th. Light Blue got pushed into 6th. Lime was in 7th. Yellow, and you'll see this as they come through. Cyan looks like they're really inside here. You can see all the cars coming through. Maroon was not able to do something. They must have had a problem with their car earlier, so they must have pitted. Red definitely having issues, and Maroon is in the pits again. That's probably not good for them, or they're pitting still. Let's check out what happened here, especially with Red. The Red was going along, you know, just chilling. They are going to make contact with Light Blue here as they turn in. They get blocked in contact several times there. And then orange, I believe, is going to try to attack them here. Luckily, they nearly attacked them. They had to blip over. Actually, they had to tow their car there. That's what that means. You can't move that far. How dare they move? How dare they accept to go outside? So it seems like red just has a issue. And I believe black ran to cyan at the end. And then I believe this is black. They're gonna run to cyan here. From contact. Actually, pit road is crazy. And the final contact I saw was between blue and flame, which was like contact. All this wasn't that bad of contact. I think everybody okay. Something like very broken, but definitely not what they wanted. Pick up on current time now. Here's the lead. Magenta has gotten over brown. Magenta looking to be the first car to have 2 wins on the season. That'll mean if they have 2 wins, they win 1/5 of the races. Magenta seems to be one of the better cars this season so far. But they actually have only led in 1 race so far. And in fact, it looks like the only car to have led in multiple races has been Navy and Brown. Let's see 2 of them. Navy being both Daytona and Rockingham, and Brown being Rockingham and Watkins Glen. Magenta's going to end up being the 3rd car now. As I led that lap. Just 2 laps to go here for Magenta. They have a 3.33 second lead. 3 and a 1/3 second lead as Tan. 3rd here is Flame's gonna get past her 4th by White, it seems like. And that's pretty far back to the rest of them. The back. I've not been any cautions yet, but there has been a wreck, I guess. And black and red both spun out. So it looks like Tan's gonna go for the pass on Brown here. And they're gonna be able to complete it. Tan is now over to the 2nd place. They're gonna have like a lap and a half to catch up to Magenta. They started 5 seconds back. With 2 laps to go, I doubt they'll be able to get it. Which just has a huge lead. Moon, of course, is still in the pits. To that one. Although they've been having issues all day, that's not good for them in the point situation. They were one of the probably top contenders to win the Daytona race. And they've been pretty decently consistent, at least being towards the front. Magenta is gonna come to the 1 to go. White flag is out. One more time around and they can win the race. How far back to Tan? Tan made up a bit of time, but it's not enough. They need to make 4.6 seconds, 4.7 really, on Magenta. That's not happening. Unless Magenta somehow managed to spin out on their own. And if it's a caution, it would go green light checkered. And actually, if it's a caution, anyways, it would be the end of the race, the last lap. If it was 2020 NASCAR rules. Like we're just gonna cruise the lead. And was actually in 3rd for a while now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know why it's such a like someone like late blue to be either. They were farther back. I guess Tan really just stayed in the same position. That wasn't an amazing pit stop like I thought. It looks like there's not really any side-by-side action right now, as most of the cars are single file. Some cars that are close to each other like these ones. Like we're able to take late blue their side. Most of this is just single file racing. And of course there's red, black, and like maroon is out of the race from what I can tell. Meanwhile Magenta, just one corner to go here. Final turn for Magenta, their 2nd win of the season. They're coming back from catching up from really far back in the pack for qualifying. So winning the race, Magenta's gonna win at Watkins Glen. And Tan gets 2nd, with Brown in 3rd. Yellow's gonna get 4th here. They managed to leapfrog both Flame and White. Lime across the line. Light pink. Light gray. Maroon and cyan. Light blue. Navy. The points leader. I won't be that title any longer. I bet even white could pass me those points. They were pretty high up. Wait, no, they were fifth, actually. That's easily high up. Of course, it's black. Red. Don't worry, red did not get last place, but you're a red fan. They got 19th. So don't worry that much. That's going to be the end of the race. With magenta getting their second win of the season. White, brown, and magenta all led laps, but brown led the most laps led. So all three of the cars will get the 3 bonus points, but brown will get an extra 3. Final standings are to your left. This Marines is 2 laps down. I couldn't find them on the track. But I assume they're actually out of the race. Hope you enjoyed the 4th race of the season. Press magenta for winning yet again. Bye.